Hello friends, it's time for another Good to Know Monday tip. I decided to title this one, How the Power of Words Creates Our World. The words we attach to each experience we have becomes our experience. The fact is that we must be careful in choosing our words that we use to describe our experience and the emotional state we are in at the time of the experience. Otherwise, we will suffer the penalty of creating greater pain than is truly warranted or appropriate for that given experience. If we aren't careful, we will attract negative results into the portal of our mind that will soon manifest itself into the world of the physical. We must think and speak what we really want and never speak what it is that we don't want. If we want to control our lives and direct it to go where we want it to go, we need to consciously choose the words we use to describe what we've just experienced. We need to make sure that what we think and say about our experience is going to pull us in the direction of where we really want to go. In other words, we need to speak it into existence. In a very literal sense, our words represent to us and others what our experience of life has been and now is. They often alter our perceptions and feelings. Three people who experience the exact same experience can all have different feelings and different memories of what that same experience was. One might feel rage, and one might feel anger, and the third might feel, ho-hum. Obviously, their sensations are being changed by each of their personal translations of words they've chosen to describe their experience and what they want to make that experience mean to them. Our words and thoughts are our primary tool for interpretation. The way we label our experiences immediately changes the sensation or the feelings that are produced in our nervous system. Our words actually create a biochemical effect in our brain, and those effects direct how we feel at the moment. Aldous Huxley, a very famous English writer and philosopher, said, Words form the thread on which we string our experiences. And let me repeat that. Words form the thread on which we string our experiences. When we complain about our lot in life, or speak anxiously, or use hateful words, we usually do so from a place of fear. So the first step that we need to take in order to conquer this kind of fear is to practice being more self-aware of the words and thoughts we're using and thinking to describe our experience and what we're making those experiences mean. We are in full control, 100% control of this, our way of thinking. Next time we open our mouths to complain or put ourselves or others down, we need to take a moment to ask ourselves, why am I about to say this? Or why am I wanting to say this? And number two, how is this going to serve me the best or bring me happiness? In asking ourselves these important questions, we will no doubt discover that we are in fact speaking and thinking out of fear. This is the fear that we're not good enough, the fear that we're in the wrong relationship, or the fear that we're following the wrong career path, and so on and so on. Most importantly of us all, we will realize that by voicing these fears, we will be doing nothing for our business or our happiness. Our words, which is our thoughts written out on our mind, can only make us feel worse, and that will manifest these fears into our lives with great intensity. So, I suggest that we choose our words bravely, consciously, and lovingly. Let us always speak from a place of love for ourselves, for our life, and for others. Our words produce our world, so we need to choose them wisely. Okay, before I let you go, let me take just a moment to invite you to have a private coaching call with me at no charge on my nickel. If you haven't taken advantage of this already, make the decision right now to let me coach you on my nickel. You'll be glad you did, and I'd be extremely honored to coach you on any of your personal questions or goals that you have related to a business you're wanting to start or that you've started. Just click on the link that was a part of this Good to Know Monday tip that had this video on it, and the link says free coaching call with Coach B. Go ahead and click on that and set up your call, and we're good to go. Anyhow, that's enough of the invite. Let me just tell you that I'm excited to have the opportunity to coach you. I'm excited to share these Monday tips, good to know tips that help us to think right. Right thinking is really the key to your success. And so just know this, until my next Good to Know Monday tip, I want to wish you all continued success. Goodbye.